Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Logan Henderson. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris. Just about to get started. Stepping in, number 9. Here's a 1-1.
No.
Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 3-1. And that one hammered. Mitchell going after it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Ball.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
1 down. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ortiz brings it in, and that is that. When they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, it's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at American Family Field, and taking the ball for the Mets, Christian Scott. How about a report on him, Chris? Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jackson Chourio digs in now. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 2.
He goes down looking. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
That one almost got him. Yelich goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Scott checks the runner, and he's back in there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's William Contreras. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brewers strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real. Major League World Series.
Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Bunting for a hit. And he beats it. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And a swing and a miss there. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 out, man at first. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. 1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. On a line out towards center. Mitchell takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 4, Francisco.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. On the strike, the pitch.
No,
just
that's a ball.
missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Young off of first with 2 away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mets strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the second. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Andrew Vaughn now. This one chopped up the middle. Lindor. The flip. There's one. Throw bounces, and he can't pick it. They get just one.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. Inside, almost got him. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop. On the corner for a strike.
No. Lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Around from second is the tying run. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1.
That's that RMG. Whoa, wait. My whole team. Whoa, wait. We don't need no play. Shoot like Z. Whoa. Big old teams with the team. Had a steam full.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9.
A.J. Ewing.
Swing and a ground ball. Vaughn. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Tied up here in the early going. That's
Ball.
a little bit low. Lindor swings through that one. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fights it off. He'll see another. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Undefeated every time I make a move. Always on go, I ain't got no time to snooze. Kiss me at the top,
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Ripped to first, caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now, Jackson Chourio. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the.
Ouch,
got him.
that
Take
one
first.
got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Terang, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner takes off. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 4th, Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Ben.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Craig Yoho, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Anderson also getting ready. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
What do you
Polanco
got?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. A changeup missing, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. Jared Young getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Marcus Semien.
Second base, Marcus Semien.
Ball to strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my head snaps. Arthritis, popping from all nighters, kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 4th, Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses. Ball 3.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. And a 1-1. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
Up next for the Brewers.
Siggy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2-2. And the sweeper misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Christian Scott is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Daniel Duarte. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the shortstop at the plate. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. Inning over. Brewers strand 1. Still tied 1-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Craig Yoho.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Brett Beatty digs in now. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. The 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, A.J.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Mets leadoff man. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Strike 2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. The 1-1. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 1-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Young tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and they got him.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Daniel Duarte gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Number number 49 on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Bryce Terang.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Milwaukee, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This
so digging in, Bo Bichette.
The third baseman, Bo Bichette.
The 1-1. That's hard hit on the line.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
On the ground, and it gets by him.
Love how he became a really tough out with two strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Go ahead run on base. Carson Benj now at the plate. That one ripped but foul. The go ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In there. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Craig Yoho done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Brewers,
bump, Grant Anderson.
56.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
So up next for New York, Jared Young. Here's a 1-1. In the air on the infield. And that'll do it. Mets lead one. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Swing and a miss as he was late. Activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Minter also throwing. High in the air, out to right. Baden settles underneath it. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
That
Ball
one outside.
outside.
3-1. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. And to count 1-2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
On the ground to third, Bichette whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Outside low, and the count's full. Popped up. Terang settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, number 7, Brett.
And now the right fielder, Brett Baty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Francisco Alvarez.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Now he breaks his bat. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the last half of the 7th. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Bauers.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Almost got him. That's to third. The throw to first.
Yes, you're out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The shortstop, Cooper.
Now it's the shortstop. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 49 will depart. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, A.J. Minter.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. And down on strikes he goes, and that is that. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Bryce Wilson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the center fielder.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
On the ground. To first.
Out of there.
Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Just
no, that's
missed.
a ball. New
Moving
low.
in the bullpen, Abner Uribe, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. McGill warming up as well. Next offering
that's a ball.
upstairs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Grounds one to short. Not in time.
Yep, he made it.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Into the outfield base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off. Polanco hanging in there. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1.
Sending them shots up that 5-5-5-5. Let 'em fly.
Bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Christian Yelich.
Designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Ball, no.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Huascar Brazoban up and loosening in the pen. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So up next, Bryce Terang. Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out to short. Lindor out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1. Back here at American Family Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Jared Young up now for the Mets.
No.
Sliced hard but foul. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take.
This one in the air right field. Bowers on the move, racing back. And there's one down. So up next for New York, Marcus Semien. All tied up here at the top of the 9th.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside. Full count now. Brett Beatty waiting to hit for the Mets. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bryce Wilson departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
That's a ball.
Inside, gets out of the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. That's smashed towards center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Here's a 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike.
Out towards right center field. Bowers should have this one. He's got it. And that's the third out. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Oscar Brazoban.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Called out on strikes. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And now the center fielder, Gary Mitchell.
The center fielder, number 5, Gary Mitchell.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge.
He's got it, and that will end the inning. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1. Politics and culture. I see it all with the mind of Minota. Photographic, the streets is tragic. Cosmic blast disappear like magic. On to extra innings. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. That's to third, Ortiz. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That one missing inside. Outside. And the count's full. Bo Bichette up next for the Mets. The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Fouled we'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Go-ahead run on base. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the bottom of the 10th. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. The 2-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. Ball game.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi saying so long